What's up everybody, welcome to my channel where we don't do and think like the average person out there. In this video today, we're going to be talking about how much I invest as a Jamaican. Now, just like the majority of individuals, I didn't come from money. No, I wouldn't say I was poor and I definitely wasn't middle class either. But what I can say is that we never had it like that. One thing though, I never went to my bed hungry. That's a fact. If you're poor or you're broke, or you just didn't born with a gold spoon in your mouth, there are 4 things really that you can do to become rich. 1, you can marry into it, and if you're a man, that's highly unlikely, so that's mainly a woman thing. 2, you can steal it, and for this now you know, so this come with some risk. And if you're a woman, not saying woman don't thief too, but more likely a man would likely to steal more than a woman. Just saying. Number 3, you can start a business. But tomorrow, how am I gonna start a business and I don't have no money? Well, this is where you do number 4, you get a job. So get a job, get some money coming in. So if you're poor, dunce and young, that's fine, you're still making some money. Now use that little that you're making to elevate yourself. If you're poor and smart, the same thing applies to you. So on the note of elevating yourself, you want to ensure that you're doing something or you are going to do something that really makes you money. You don't want to find yourself stuck in a situation where you're wasting your years. It's very important. Do your research and find something that has the potential to make you money. Whatever it is, we're not talking about nothing illegal, no. Make sure it's legal. So the key is to get yourself an education. Now automatically you might think college or degree. No, we're not really in that age anymore. So now that you get a job and you start make some money, the key is to save as much as possible. So if you're making this amount here, right, you want to spend this. Now the large amount up here is squeezing down on the small amount that you're spending. That is the key, and that is where a lot of people make mistakes. They are not trying to maximize how much they save. May I tell you, when you're done born with it, you have to squeeze it and you have to milk it. Like you have to squeeze out everything out of it. Just milk it as much as possible. Just remember that we all have to start somewhere. So start with what you have, milk it, get the best out of it. Now, if you're older, first thing you may be thinking is getting a master's degree or maybe a bachelor's degree, depending on where you are. But guess what? You have some experience and you need to leverage that you can leverage to get some more money. So you can leverage it to go up as well as you can leverage it to go out and make more. So when you're older, you really have to think about if it makes sense to go back to school and get certain qualification, because the money that you'll be spending to go to school, you could really save that. And so why didn't I say start investing or build a business right away? Well, the reason is simple. You need to start developing some form of financial stability before you start risking your capital. So what needs to happen is that you need to have a level of savings first and some stable income, then you start taking that risk. Think about if you're building a house, right? You're going to put up the foundation first. You're going to set the foundation and then you build on top of that foundation. So in the event that somebody build the wall lean, I don't know much about construction still, but me always hear say wall lean and all of them someday. So for instance, you build a stable foundation, you put up the building, one of the wall lean, you can knock down the wall and then you build up that section of wall again, but your foundation will remain the same. So that is how I want you to look at your savings and your income. That's the foundation for you to build out your business and start investing. So with all of that said, you should get an idea of exactly what I did or what I am doing now, because I'm still young. So I've gotten these 2 questions several times and they are really great questions. 1, do I practice what I preach? And 2, do I invest every month? Now, let's dig into it. So the first one, do as I say, but don't do as I do. That them always say, right? But the reality is, I'm not going to tell you something that I haven't done. I know someone who is relatable that I've done the same thing. So here's an example. I always say invest in goods and services and products that you already know. For example, Microsoft. I use Microsoft products daily. I use Azure. I use SQL Server, right? I use LinkedIn, I use Microsoft Words. Those are things that I use on a daily basis. Now, who knows Microsoft SQL Server than I do. You don't know it, right? Who knows Azure more than I do? You don't know it. So I'm going to be sticking to things that I really know. So yes, I do invest in Microsoft. That's one of the companies that I invest in. But to the average user, them just say Microsoft and just think Microsoft words only. 5 years ago when I just started investing, I wish someone gave me that advice. Invest in goods and services that you already know. A share of Microsoft then was about $57 per share. And it would look like a no-go. It would have seemed expensive. Now look at it on the chart. It was like about all-time highs. $57 per share. It would be like I'm purchasing at the top of the market. Microsoft is $233 per share now. So naturally, not knowing much about investing and like the fundamental analysis, what I would have known were Microsoft products, which were Microsoft SQL Server then, which a lot of organization uses it. Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel. A lot of companies use those things and they would have to pay a license for them. Now you as the regular user, you'd probably just find one cracked version and download it and you'll say like, sure, they are not making money, but they do make money from these products. Not to mention Office 365. So the key is to be able to tell a story about the product and then you back it with fundamental analysis. The other question is, how often do I invest? Do I invest literally every month? Naturally, yes, I invest every single month. So even if I don't go and purchase a stock, because I do dividend reinvestment, that is with my US portfolio, right? Once a stock pays me dividends, it automatically get reinvested in the stock. So automatically, I invest every single month without have to do a single thing. But yes, I invest every single month, like I buy stock. So let's say my set amount is say 10,000 Jamaican dollars, right? I may put it towards the investment portfolio, but I may not invest the 10,000 all at once. I might say invest say 2,000 out of it. Still investing, right? So you don't have to invest every single thing all in one go. So you'd have probably seen me talk about balance sheet on Instagram, and you should have your personal balance sheet. Do I have one? Yes, I have a balance sheet. So this is a little snapshot of what it looks like. Well, that's the graphical version of it really. Do I budget every single month? Absolutely. Do I need to? No, because now it's like an habit. I think this should have came in a little bit earlier in the video, but in terms of when I learned about investing, I was able to start investing immediately because I had that financial platform set. Because remember, I thought I could save my way to wealth. So what I was doing was that I was literally just saving, not investing. So what I did then was that I didn't really take my savings immediately and start investing all of it. I started taking 10% of whatever I was getting and then putting that to my investment portfolio. That's basically what I did. And once I got more comfortable, then I start increase the percentage. So now I fluctuate between 50 and 60%. My ultimate goal is to get to like 90%. Sounds strange, right? But it's more than doable. So what you have to do is that you have to start from 10 or whatever you can start with and work your way up. Hey, and don't forget, hit the thumbs up button. Once you build that platform, if you can only start with 1%, you start with your 1%, work your way up. But the goal is to always try and invest as much as possible. It's really that simple. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.